Me again. Might as well just keep going while I'm on a roll, huh? And because, kind of cleaning house, and this is something that should have been opened a long time ago. So, yeah. So this box is something I commissioned from the wonderful Swans, who she kind of left the hobby to do other stuff. And, like, the week I commissioned her and sent all this off and stuff was when she's like, yeah, she wasn't going to do stuff anymore. And all I could think was, oh, if I get it back and I really love it, I'll be so bummed because I'll finally find somebody that I want to do face-ups and stuff and work with and all that stuff. And she won't be available anymore. So I was kind of super bummed when she left. So I didn't want to open this, and I got the, like, finished pictures before the box arrived, and the character I sent off for the face up, I was so sure that sculpt was it, and then she showed me that, and it's beautiful, but I don't think it's the same person I thought, so then that kind of threw me off. I didn't want to see and verify that, because the whole point was to get this character finally shelled, finally complete. So that didn't happen. So this box, which I opened, I opened it before I started the video. I commissioned like a year ago. I think it came back on May 7th last year. And it is now July 4th. So it's over a year old. It's been sitting there for over a year. So we're going to hope that everything was like not screwed up because I didn't open it. Because I didn't think about that. Like when you get face-ups and stuff and you leave it packaged and with humidity and stuff. I don't know. Hoping the paint didn't stick or anything like that. Didn't think about that, but since this has been a black cloud over my head and it kind of when everything tanked for me, I'm gonna open this, get it out of the way, and hope that my interest in the hobby returns, because yes, it's been a while. But I commissioned one main thing from her, and then I sent some other stuff just to get it done, because I was sick of everything being blank, and I have no time or energy or ideas or skill to face anything up, so I wanted to send it to someone who knew what they were doing, and I love her work. I loved her dolls, so I was hoping she could resurrect something, and so I sent like 4 things, I think. I almost want to save the main one for last, just because I'm scared. I am seriously scared that it's not going to be what I envisioned. So we're going to start with the one that matters the least, because this is just a head I bought from Aunt Bacaro, actually, when she did her big sales and moved stuff on, just because I love the sculpt, I love the color, but the fantasy colors don't really jive here, so I was like, I'll just get the head, and, dang it, sorry, should have brought some pop water, something to drink. Sorry, I'm choking. There's nothing wrong with the doll, and there's no resiny stuff or anything, but I'm choking here. Yep, his eyes fell out because it's been a while. And I did not know he had this weird little clip adapter thing. That's kind of nice to know. But anyway, so this is a Dashiki Saint in whatever color this is. But yes. Oh, it says a Dashiki Kyong Saint. I don't know if that means the color, but it's like dark chocolatey brown. Oh no, I shouldn't have taken his head there. Okay. But she did the face up on him. And he is freaking gorgeous. And I do believe this is one of my Mafia guys, if I ever would work on that story. And I was hoping I wouldn't like him as much as I do, because if that's the case, I gotta find him a body in this color. But yeah, the picture she showed me doesn't do him justice. This is amazing. in person. She did freckles, and he's just beautiful. He's beautiful. I love the white eyebrows. Like, that's the one thing about these darker fantasy colors. Like, you got to know what you're doing when you do face-ups, because you got to use the lighter stuff, the lighter pastels, the lighter colors and contour and all that stuff. And she did a very good job. Damn, I like him. I was hoping I wouldn't, simply because now it's another character that I really, really need to find the rest of him. Oh, Lord. Why? Okay. Next is just... She fixed something that was super disappointed for me. I got a doll from Saga doll, X-A-G-A doll, and they gave me a pain of a runaround when he came broken. So his leg piece was shattered in 2 spots, and they wouldn't send a new piece. And I felt bad because Mint on Card offered me a refund on their end because they felt so bad because they wouldn't replace the part that was broken. The original company wouldn't do it. So he had a big chip out of here, so she fixed that for me and sanded it down all nice. And then this ankle was so thin, it was cracked all the way, like an inch up. So you can see it actually ends right there. But it was so close to breaking. And I don't know if it was because of the stringing, if it was too tight when they sent it, and then all the, the normal jostling of the mail broke him. But I was just pissed because this is one of the most expensive dolls I ever bought. I bought it from the company, and normal companies, they're like really good with customer service and they will go out of their way to make sure you're happy. These guys aren't. These guys are kind of dicks, so I will never order from them again. But look how nice and thick this piece is, but their other segments of them are so thin. I don't know. I don't know if it's a design flaw. And then the head that I had, I was so excited because I love the sculpt. And I'm like, ooh, whatever. And the body looks really good. And it's so expensive, though. And you can't just get the head. You can't just buy the head. So you got to get the whole doll. And it came on this body, and the head doesn't even fit. Like, the neck on this body is too thick for the head. And that pissed me off, too, because that's something that shouldn't happen. So now I have a floating head that can't go on this body, and this body has no owner, but it is fixed now, so I could do something. I just need to find the right kind of string to do that. So if anybody knows of where you can get elastic, I know people use, whether you call it shock cord or whatever, and I don't know where to find that. I think it might be on Amazon, but Mint on Card closed, of course, everybody knows that's where I went for all my supplies. So, because usually if I go to Denver Doll, they don't have any in stock, or like it's one of those add-on items where you gotta wait for other orders to come in and they ship everything out. I don't think they would just send it separately for you or whatever until they have a shipment they can send out. But, yeah. I think this still might... I don't know. I don't remember what the back looked like, but that chunk, this still might need to be repaired, because I think this is supposed to be flush yet. I don't know. I don't even remember, because it fits together like so. Well, maybe that's right. Yeah, it looks good. But yeah, so I was very disappointed in this purchase. It was the only doll I've ever been completely unsatisfied with in the entire time I've been in this hobby. And it came from an actual company, so I was not pleased. But yeah, normally I buy my stuff from like Denver Doll, like a dealer store, a junkie spot, or from like the Facebook groups, because I know they're always legit on there. Not that it matters, like whatever. I wouldn't be able to buy a recast even if I could, because I'm restricted to certain countries for purchasing with my debit card. So, but yeah, it just sucks. So I need to find shock cord or something to restring that body with, and maybe find an owner for it. And then I do have a body that might work for that head, but I haven't tried it yet. So yeah. And then this is a piece of another doll I sent to her just because I wanted like I said, something complete. And this is another one I bought from Ann Picaro. I do believe it is the Doll Chateau Jakov. Jakov. I was getting Jakov. And damn it, she does such beautiful work. I'm in awe, but I'm sad because she's not doing, I don't know, does she still do commissions? I don't know. That was my biggest thing. If I loved her work, I would just be screwed because I would want to send her more stuff. So I don't know if she still does any work or whatever, but she does amazing work. And I just lost the tail. There it is. Oh my god, he's so cute. Or she. Is it a he or a she? I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, there's the wings. And let's put the tail on. Is that where it goes? It must. That's where the tail goes. And he's pretty a fiddly little guy. He's so tiny. He's so fiddly here. And I don't remember if he came with eyes or not. I know I don't have, yeah, he came with eyes. She stuck him in the head cap. Good. I think everybody I sent her, I left the eyes in, which I should have thought about. But look, she did like a crystal theme, like a crystal dragon or guardian, or he's got such tiny, tiny little features, and I knew I wouldn't be able to paint him myself, and I'm still kind of scared to touch him in any way because he might break. But yeah, like normally you do like little devils with them, but she did a different approach. He's very, very cute. Very gold and blue. Yes, so he's more like an emerald dragon. Oh my god, so cute. Okay, let me put you with this guy. Alright, and then the final, and this is the most important because it's supposed to be the character I hoped it would be. But she did such an amazing job. I think it's a different character that is still going to fit in one of my stories, but she goes with that Dashiki Saint. And maybe I shouldn't have sent them together because that's what jived. I don't know. And maybe it'll make a difference if there's hair. But I commissioned her to mod my Resin Soul Me head closed because I like closed eyes. And this character, if it was the character who was supposed to be, is meant to be asleep in this form. And this is supposed to be her actual form. If you follow my videos at all, and it's been so long, even I've forgotten the story. I'm sorry. I honestly have. It's been that much of a blah for me. I mean, aesthetically, they match. I mean, very well. And I love, and she put eyelashes on. You could see them from the side. But the side view is beautiful. I love the mod she did. It's very realistic. Because it's not like a smooth lid. She actually put the indents, like, you know, when your eyelid closes, there's actual crinkles in it. She did an amazing job. I almost want to get all my dolls modded closed-eyed because I can't stand eyeballs. I hate finding eyeballs. Like, you can have the character perfect, unless you find the right eye, it doesn't work. It just doesn't. But anyway, this is Wisp, and that's who this is supposed to be. This is her, like, human, like, actual form, and this is her dream form. Although I don't think this is her. I think this might be the leader of the rival mafia gang, and she's a real bitch in that story. She might be. It depends on how. I love the eyebrows. Gosh, she did such a... Look at those eyebrows. That is amazing work. Sarah, why? Why did you leave? It hasn't been the same since Sarah left the hobby. It hasn't. It sucks. And yeah, she drew a lot of controversy and people were just assholes to her, but she was amazing. So, she does amazing work. Look at that. But anyway, yeah, so if she goes with the mafia story, then these two will go together in that story. And I will need to find a body for him. But yes. Damn it. So yeah, she would be the rival, the sister of the the one who the story is mainly centered around, and she's a bitch. And she is also partnered with someone who isn't face-upped yet, because I wasn't going to work on that storyline as long as I could help it, because it means more face-ups that I just can't do. And I would love to commission someone like Sarah to do them. But I don't know if she does them anymore, so I'm kind of bummed. But if she does, then I don't know, maybe I could go in that route. But if she would be Wisp, then I could finish that story up. But I'm almost positive she's the Mafia one. Damn it. And that means that this guy needs a body. Because that story would be predominant in my mind, because everything else is just kind of petered out. But right now the dark themes are sticking with me, just because, yeah. Man, Sarah, why did you do such a good job? I should have opened these such a long time ago, but I was so bummed. Like, you don't even know. But yeah, so that was her amazing work. And, I don't know. I'm sure I'll be inspired to do the story I don't want to work on, just because it seems to be clicking into place, and that drives me nuts, because I have not written anything for that, and, well, I haven't really written anything down for any of my stories, and the other ones, I've forgotten what I even named everybody. I would have to go back in my videos and look. That's how uninspired I've been, and how little I've been doing as an outlet. So, yeah, I'm kind of bummed, but I'm very happy, and I'm glad I'm finally opened this, because now it's done. I didn't cry or nothing. I was afraid I was gonna cry. So yeah, I guess I had to wait till I was so emotionally drained and just meh, to open something, and it helps. Then you're not attached. But anyway, that's pretty much all I know. And let me think. Yeah. So if I do get back to you, it'll be because I'm working on the Mafia story. Who she will be part of, I have a feeling. I gotta put her back on her body. And then I got another body a couple weeks ago, and I was gonna try that Saga doll head on there. That's in the other room, kind of buried under stuff, and I have to find where my other 4 floating heads are, because I think they can all go on that body, and I might do a review of that body, because it's a Miro doll. I think it's 66 or 68 centimeter. I don't know which one, but I think they're so close. But I really do like that body, and I'm gonna save that review for a video, I think. But yeah, so I'm hoping somebody fits on that friggin' body, because somebody already modded the neck down, because that was one of the big problems, was the neck was so long. But I bought it. It's already modded there. So the only thing I would have to do is like glue that funky joint in the middle of the torso, because I think every single one flops. And that every time I find a video, that's the review, is that they talk and that middle joint just pops out. And I think it's funny because, yeah, it just cracks me up. But, yeah, so that would be something I got to dig for. And I'm almost done with, like, this is my last day off before another long stretch of work. So I won't be digging for those. So that video will be pending. But that's all I know. And, like I said, hope you guys have a good holiday and a good weekend and all that other stuff. And like I said, no promises on how steady I'll be with uploads if I get inspired. But I'm hoping I start doing something to get rid of this funk I'm in, because it's not fun. But anyway, have a good day. See ya. Bye-bye.